So welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Getting started with the YouTube channel. It's going to focus on weird things that have happened to you outdoors. Weird things happen hunting, any kind of stuff like that. But we're here right now in the Hill Country outside of San Antonio, Texas, near Pipe Creek, where I'm going to just kick the lid off of it, get the ball rolling, and apologize for the vehicle noise. We're right next to the freeway. The top of the hill behind me here was driving from Bandera into San Antonio one evening about 20 years ago. And approaching, going this way towards the big hill there, I thought I saw a big black helicopter just hovering just on top of the hill. So as I approached, not thinking anything about it, I crested the hill up here on the freeway near the top of this peak, and I looked over and I saw 6 big black boxes sitting right in the sky, right there together. And it was one of those moments like you see people on TV or have seen something weird that your mind is thinking helicopter that you're going to see, and right there 200-300 yards max from the freeway here, there were 6 boxes about the size of a small 2-story house, and they were completely dark colored, no windows, no lights. It was late in the afternoon at dusk, and so the sunlight had dwindled, but you could still see really good. So I look, and your mind's ratcheting, trying to zero in on what you're actually seeing, and I'm seeing these 6 boxes, and they're spaced perfectly equally, sitting on the same horizontal plane in the sky. And from my vantage point, I was, like I said, 200-300 yards away, and so I'm looking at them, and instantly all the hair on my body's standing up, because right away you're not looking at anything that the government probably has as far as defensive aircraft or whatever, special projects. But at any rate, there's the 6 boxes. I pull over to the shoulder and stop, and I'm looking at them, and just in awe, and I'm looking for another vehicle to be approaching. It's late in the afternoon. I was going to wave another, motorist down and say, hey, look at this, But anyway, there were no cars coming, and I was out there all by myself, and, not scared to be by myself, but just wish somebody was there to see it with me. And so anyway, I'm looking at them, and after a minute or so, like I said, there were 6 boxes sitting equally spaced on the same horizontal plane up there in the sky. And finally, after a minute or two of observing them, just wow, I see the 2 on the outer side like this. They merge into each other and become one box. Okay, that's what the 2 on the outside did. Well, the 2 that were still left in the center went like this, one on top of the other one, and then they merged from top to bottom. And so now there were only 3 cubes. And so, I continued to watch them. By this time, I'm, starting to roll. I'm going downhill, and there's no other cars around. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to start, going on my way. And anyway, the way that it ended is they just sort of floated kind of parallel, but a little 45 degrees away from the freeway. And as I was continuing on, I just watched them float into the distance until they were specks. But never reported it to anyone. And like I said, I don't have an exact date, but it had to be 22 years ago, one late summer afternoon. And so we're gonna get some more footage of the actual site for you later. Again, it's my brand new YouTube channel, just getting started. I don't know how to edit. It's gonna be real simple in the beginning, just to get some stuff out there and get the ball rolling. But like I said, we're gonna have people, contact us with what stuff have you seen weird. You know, it can be UFOs, the Sasquatch topic I really love. I'm going to probably have my doctorate in that topic just from all the info I've gathered. But this will be a channel just to, you know, for people to submit observations, weirdness, and, you know, have a place to be heard and share the knowledge. And because, you know, this world is big, there's a lot we don't know about, a lot of interesting topics. And so we're going to touch on that. I've got another really bizarre thing that happened to me when I was about 19 or 20 years old. And we're going to share that with you on an upcoming video. And just, you know, share viewer submissions. Want to hear, you know, what stories or what weird things you guys have seen, and give you a platform to share them. I'll read them, we'll share them, exchange knowledge, and maybe get some things figured out. But if not, just enjoy some entertaining, you know, stories of the weird things that happen on this old planet of ours. But anyway, stay tuned for more, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you guys.